Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is the review for Ambitions, which is back on. It was on a little mid-season break. Came back. Okay, this is season 1, episode 12. You may not get this until Wednesday, sometime on Wednesday, because one of my other videos got flagged. So I want to wait till that was cleared before I put this one up. Okay, but I mean, we shall see. If you have not done so already, please come over to subscribe to my channel and become a JayBird, JayBird, dun 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 dun. Okay, and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm a bit tired. Okay, so let's get through this. Do not forget to also like this video, to comment in the comment section, to hit that notification bell, hit the share button. Share it a little bit. And if you want, you can follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. But let's get started. So we see things have kind of picked up a little bit right where they left off at. Okay, we see Amira and Titus. Okay, Amira and Titus. Last we saw them, Amira had went to Titus' hotel room, and guess who he was with? Stephanie. Okay, and so Amira was pissed off. Well, it seems they had come home. Okay, at the house, and they talking. Okay, because she is upset. What was you doing at a hotel room with Stephanie? What is going on here? Okay, what happened? Like, how she be doing what she do best, making things look like what they was, whatever, but I ain't lying. We didn't do nothing, whatever. It was nothing, you know what I'm saying? But you lied to my face when you told me that you only made one mistake with that boy Damon, and you had a whole affair, okay? And so she slaps him. I'm like, well, I guess, stop people tell me what happened. Start talking, Titus. I said, well, okay. So he tells her what happened, which we didn't see what happened. All we saw was he was at the bar with her, and the next thing we know, they was up in a room. So he says, look, I was in the bathroom, okay? I was in the bathroom about to take a shower because I thought she had left, okay? But what had happened was she took her clothes off and put on my robe, okay? And then you came to the door. That's all that I was not going. That's all that happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but why was she there? How did she get in your room? Well, look, I did invite her up. We were downstairs in the bar talking about the case or whatever, and then she said we should probably go somewhere and talk a little bit more private since this is about even in the legal matter. So we went up to my room, but nothing happened. Again, she took her clothes off and she put the robe on. I didn't do nothing with the lady, okay? Anyway, so, well, would you have had sex with her had I not shown up? You know what I'm saying? What stopped you from doing her? You know what? I thought about it, okay? But you stopped me, okay? My thoughts of you, remembering how much you have meant to me over all the years and how much you mean to me now. And I wouldn't blame you for getting with her because of what I put you through. You know what I'm saying? I know you loved her back in the day because y'all know Titus dated Stephanie way, way, way back in the day. This is like an Omarion, April 5th type of thing or whatnot, except no one had kids together, okay? So, he like, look, I did love her, but only as much as a college kid could love somebody, you know what I'm saying, when they're like 20 or whatever. I didn't know real love until I got with you, girl. I love you, girl. And they kiss and hug and kiss and hug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, isn't that wonderful, okay? And me, you're the only man I love, Titus. I only love you. I do think Amira loves Titus. I also think she cheated. That little rough patch stepped out, okay? But he let he let Stephanie get in their head when she brought back Damon, okay? And Damon then messed up the whole marriage. So we don't see Damon at all in this episode. Because he didn't die in the last episode. I don't think he did, but I'm sure he'll be back even. I don't know. So, they ended with the kissing and the hugging of the husband and the wife of it all. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cute. Now, back at the restaurants, okay, we see that daddy is dead, okay? Senior dead, and Rondell is oh so sad about her father. Okay, we see Evan come in, and Evan is oh so sad about his father because, again, Senior was shot behind the restaurant as he was leaving to go propose to his girlfriend, okay? Shot dead. Now, the police is like, oh, the ring you said he had was missing. His wallet and stuff was gone. So, it looks like it was a robbery. She's like, this wasn't no robbery. Okay, Greg Peters killed my father. I don't think Greg Peters did it. I really, really don't. I don't think Greg Peters had anything to do with it. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't Roderick who was pissed off at Evan and he killed the man's daddy. It could, I think it may be Roderick, but I don't know. We shall see. So, Evan like, look, the police, this is gonna be our top priority. Okay, find out who killed my daddy. Okay, point blank. Period. Him and Rondell then talk in quietness and say, look, no matter what happens, okay, we're going to make Greg Peters pay. I say, but I don't think he did it. I really don't. I think that'll be too stupid of him to do that. So Evan get a text or a phone call and he has to leave. And as he's about to leave, we then see Kent walks in, okay? I'm like, hey, Kent. Ken is here. Y'all know Ken is also the congressman or whatever. Is he alderman or congressman? He's something, okay? But he's Rondell's little sweet thing. You know they was mad at each other because she almost sold out to the man, okay? He got pissed off and left. But now her daddy didn't die, and now he's back to console her. And as Evan said, take care of my sister as he leaves, okay? So Rondell and Ken have a little bit of a conversation. Thank you for being here to give your condolences, but you ain't got to stay. Okay, I'd rather have my real family and friends who care about me here. He like, look, I care for you, whatever. I was upset. I should not have thrown off like I did. I apologize for acting like a whole asshole early. Yes, you were, okay? You didn't even listen to my side. He like, look, I know my fault. You should be able to do what you see fit for this place or whatever, a business. It shouldn't be on me to kind of, be upset about it or whatever. I didn't handle it right. But please, let me be here for you. And she smiled a little bit or whatever, because again, she is happy he's here. However, Inez walk in, so she asked him to walk Inez home. Y'all know Inez is Bella mama, who's also a great family friend. And then we see somebody else walks in. Who is this? Stephanie. Okay, she come in all doughy-eyed and tears. Do you need my assistance or anything? She's like, girl, no, you've done enough, okay? Oh, what are you trying to say? What are you insinuating? I ain't insinuating nothing. I'm saying it outright. Because of you, my daddy is dead, okay? You and that Greg Peters in your class, it's all your fault. I say, that's very, very true. You know what I'm saying? Very, very true. Well, not very, very true, because I don't think it was them. But I do think it looked like it to Rondell, that is they fault, because there was a lot going on or whatever. You know what? I've only tried to make you understand so you knew how much I loved your daddy. I loved your daddy. It wasn't me. I didn't do this or whatever. She's like, you know what? All I see is how you will do whatever you can to get the most money for your rich ass family, even though y'all are rich. So get up, my best friend. Get up, my rich man. I said, well, okay. And even though Stephanie had them old tears in her eyes, Rondell did not care. And she said, it's because of you, my daddy is dead. And I said, I felt that and got further than her spirits, okay? And so Stephanie leaves. So I'm like, girl. Now, we then see the mistress of it all, Bella. Bella has finally realized her son is missing. Her whole son was kidnapped. Okay, while she was clanging and banging that dude, Rico Suave. I don't remember his name, but I won't call him Rico Suave. Okay, so yes, Bella was at home banging Rico Suave, and the whole time her whole son was getting kidnapped on camera. She had a whole little camera thing, a whole little, baby monitor or whatever, that showed the person come in and took the baby out the room while she was doing what? Banging and clanging with Rico Suave. And I'm like, girl, you can't do not be banging strangers at night when your kid is home. Okay, bang strangers at night when the kid is at somebody else's house. Okay, I'm just saying. So she's sad and crying because she also found the ransom note. Okay, like, we need money. And so she called Evan. So the call that Evan got and left was from her saying, somebody took the baby and said, don't tell the police to tell you. And I said, well, I guess he's supposed to know. So Evan, like, this is what happened. And I'm like, is she going to admit that she was banging Rico Suave when it happened? I guess not. So he's like, where's Roderick? Have you seen him? She's like, no. So Evan think maybe Roderick did it. She's like, I don't know. He loved my son. I don't think he'd do that. But he did send me a cake that said whore. And I said, well, that's not nice. So then, so he like, you know what? Are you behind this? Okay. Is this a money grab for you? Because you always be out here scheming and plotting over me. I cannot, of course, I would not use my son. Okay. You the one that told me that you'll do whatever you want to do. You can see them whatever you want. How do I know that you didn't take him? It could have been you. He's like, okay, my fault. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you. Didn't mean to do that. But I'm just saying I had to ask or whatever. He then said, and what was you doing when they took the baby? And I said, fucking Rico Suave. But before she could answer, we see his security coming in, like, I got some information. And like, oh, it's about the baby? He like, no, ma'am, it's about something else. Oh, Evan, he like, look, nothing is more important than finding the baby. And I'm like, first of all, your daddy just died. You gotta find your daddy killer and the baby. Come on now. Now, he do tell her, it could be something else about it, because tonight, my father was killed. Oh my God, Evan, I'm so senior. Oh no, not senior. Not senior. Okay, so she's sad and hug or whatever. But she didn't walk away because that's what she does. And then the security dude told him, say, hey, so Daphne, who we thought was dead in the hotel room, she's not dead. She alive still or whatever. But we wiped the room down. No one knows she was there. And where she's at the hospital now, we handled that or whatever. They won't even know that she was at the hotel room. I'm like, okay, that's something to do. So at the hotel, not the hotel, at the hospital, Daphne is alive, okay? She's very, very bruised because as we see, someone strangled her, or at least tried to strangle her to death. But because she's a dominatrix, she's probably used to being strangled a little bit, and she just passed out a little bit, and it was what it was. So when she wake up, it's a whole white woman with red lipstick at her bedside. And I'm like, she don't like no nurse. What's going on here? And when Daphne kind of opened her eyes, she realized, oh my God, it's the killer. And I'm like, who is the lady? Why she look familiar, whatever. But then Amara get there, okay, she walks in, and it's like, I'm ADA from the, people or whatever, and I need to talk to you, whatever, I'm saying? Look, we know somebody tried to get you, whatever, they found you in your car, unresponsible, someone tried to choke you out, they tried to kill you, girl. So look, if you cooperate with us, we could help you, I'm saying? But it looked like whoever you working for is trying to cover their tracks. Take you on out. And so the nurse who was in the room then said, oh, I'll come back later and check your vitals. And I'm like, first of all, Daphne, why would you scream, hell? That's what I would have done. But she did not. Not smart at all. But as they're talking, the other nurse come in, a real nurse, because she looked like a nurse, okay? And she said, okay, 15 hours are over, she needs to get some rest, because her blood pressure was kind of, she mentioned the blood pressure. And she said, the other nurse just mentioned that she'll come back in here and take the blood pressure. What's going on? She's like, I'm her only nurse. And so Amara was like, aha. And she make a phone call. I want 24 hours surveillance on Daphne, so on, so on, so on, so. It's a 1081. I made that up, but it was important. Okay, get someone down here not to protect her all day and all night, because that lady wasn't no nurse. She was a killer. Came to finish a job, okay? But I'm like, Daphne should have said something, but she didn't or whatever. So Amara leaves, and she, but they gonna get somebody in there to protect Daphne, because she wants Daphne, they investigating Evan and them. Corruption. So Evan has a little press conference, and he has his wife by his side. Recently, my daddy died. He was killed. We're gonna find out who did it, okay? And I'm gonna be a strong man in the face of this adversity, okay? And they walk away. So Stephanie feel like, you should let the authorities handle this. Like, you really shouldn't be, you're too close to this. You a damn fool if you feel like I'm not going to investigate my daddy's murder. Look, I am now the patriarch of this. I'm the man now, okay? I'm next in line. So I'm going to step up and be the man. I said, well, okay. So Stephanie leaves. After he told her, I ain't listening to you, girl. I'm going to be on this case forever. Forever, ever, and ever, ever. Yes. So, he then get a phone call from the kidnappers. Okay, the kidnappers call. I'm like, how they get your number? So they call and say, we got your baby. Got your baby. Okay, we know about you and Bella. Okay, and we want $1 million. Mm-hmm. $1 million. Austin Powers. We want $1 million. Dr. Evil. Want $1 million or whatever, and don't you call the police. Okay, we'll call you back with instructions, and then hang up. And Evan couldn't trace the call. So we then see at the restaurant. Okay, Amara goes to see Rondell, and Rondell's sitting up in there holding her daddy's gun, his shotgun, saying that it said, you gotta keep the gun clean in case you ever need it. And I was like, oh, okay. And and I may need it. And I'm like, girl, look, give me that give me that shotgun. Like, you going to prison for life is not gonna bring your daddy back. I'm so sorry what happened. You need to just calm on down. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was executed. You know what I'm saying? He was shot, murdered. Okay, I cannot, but he did not deserve that. Okay, he did not deserve to die that way, like a dog. And I said, that's true. He did not. Okay, so I'm like, look, I would do everything in my power to help. I'll call in some favors. I'm saying, we'll get on this immediately. Okay, and I said, that's good. And then in comes Stephanie. And when Stephanie walks in, Rondell turns around, picks up her daddy's shotgun, and say, you know what, let me go upstairs before I do some of this gun. And then she leaves. I say, girl, don't kill her. So then we see Stephanie and Amara have a conversation because, again, Stephanie was caught half naked in the hotel room with Amara's husband, okay? And she's like, you know what, when did you become so desperate, okay? We have to talk. I don't know when me doing whatever with your husband becomes a legal issue for you to talk to me like official or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't legal. Some of the positions were very naughty, but it's not a crime. She's like, girl, you are so desperate. Like, why would you be up in the room stripping down to your undies, okay, with a married man who don't want you? Like, you are so pathetic. Ugh. Is that what he told you? Oh my God. He's always wanted me. Stephanie, Amara, he's always wanted me. You were just rebound sex to him. She's like, girl, rebound sex. We've been married 25 years. Well, you know what you did? You trapped him with that baby you couldn't carry to term. I'm like, did you just call it? I said, oh Lord Jesus, you trapped him with a baby you couldn't carry to term. I said, oh, that was deep. And Amara was like, ooh, stung a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But she came back or whatever. So, you trapped him with that. And that's the only reason he stayed all these years. Out of pity for you, okay? But don't forget, he always wants me. He will always love me, Amara. Girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? You and Greg Peters will be shackled in jail soon. I ain't worried about you, okay? Kiss my ass. And then she walks away. Amara, the grave you dig for me, you will live in. And she was like, Stephanie, you are pathetic. And then she was, I'm looking like these two. And girl, Now we see a little short scene of Rondell talking to Bella's mama, Inez, just thanking her for helping with the funeral or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a great, great thing. And then she said how she wondered if she would have just listened and maybe sat over the restaurant like if Greg Peters wouldn't have killed her father. And she's really thinking I'm like, that's not what it is. That's too obvious. You know what I'm saying? For that to be the reason. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's something completely different. And brother got enemies. And girl, who knows? But she's just wondering like if it's her fault. And I'm like, no, it's not your fault or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm like, whatever. We then see Evan, who goes to see Greg Peters. He think Greg Peters may, one, have killed his father, or two, have killed his father and kidnapped his son. So him and his security go there, and Greg lets him in. And they walk around, looking around, searching around or whatever. And he like, if you thought I did anything, would I let you in my house? I did not kill your father. I did not kill your father. I did not do it. Okay, get out of my house. And then security come up, he's not here. And they like, who ain't here? Who is he? Who you looking for? If you let me know, I can let you know where they at. And I'm like, you may want to mention that you kidnapped my son. but they don't. They just leave. They was there thinking if he kidnapped the kid, it may have been a clue here. But he then said, I thought he wouldn't keep him here. And I'm like, Evan, come on. I don't think Greg Peters seemed like he would do things that you wouldn't know he did it. I don't see, it's just not, I don't think that's what he's going to do. So they leave. We then see Amara get home, and she damn near stabbed her daughter because her daughter then came home early from school. Okay, she says, I'm home because I quit school and I caught a ride home because I didn't feel like driving. I said, well, how did that happen? What's going on? So Amara calls Titus over because, again, the daughter don't know her parents is on the outs right now. The daughter didn't tell her mom and daddy, my boyfriend dumped me. Okay, he dumped me. He done blocked me on social media. He's kind of trying to erase our relationship or whatever. The whole school know he dumped me, and I'm embarrassed. So I can't go back to school. I'm like, you could not drop out of school for a boy. Girl, I say you, Lord Jesus. And they say you are not dropping out of school for no boy. You can stay here for a couple days, you know what I'm saying? Get through the little sadness or whatever, but after that, your ass is going back to school. Okay, ASAP. You pay too much money for that school if you drop out for a boy. Now go ahead on now, go on somewhere. This is not fair. I'm so, girl, it's a boy. You know how many boys in the scene? It's so many boys out here in these streets, girl. Leave it be. Okay? Kids just kind of crazy. So Tyler said, you know what I'm saying, until the daughter's back in school, he'll move back in the house so she don't know they on the outs. And it's like, oh, is that what we're doing? Are we living separately? He's like, I don't know what we're doing, Mara. But I'm going to be here. I'm like, he moved out for a dumbass reason. You moved out because you found out you knew she slept with that man. It shouldn't matter how many times it was. If you've moved past it, then move past it. I mean, truthfully, she should have not lied and said it was only one time. But, hell, a bang is a bang. Well, no. Because an ongoing affair is different than, a one-time thing. So I get it. Okay, I take that back. We then see Evan. He goes to see Daphne as well. And she brings up, like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The lady who strangled me was here. Okay, a white woman was acting like a nurse. She the one that did it, you know what I'm saying? And she tried to come back and do it. But luckily, Amara came back in here and saved me. So he said, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. Get you some rest, whatever, to stay here, be safe. We're going to get it figured out. I'm looking like, please do. He said, because I take care of my people. I say, do you now? So Stephanie then goes to see Greg. And Greg, like, everybody's popping up to see me, okay? Now, when she goes to see Greg, at first, that's Greg, okay? And Greg ain't there, but Greg's crazy cousin, what's her name? Natasha is. And I'm like, shit. Natasha is the nurse. I said I knew she looked familiar. Natasha's the nurse who tried to take out Daphne. So that's who tried to kill Daphne, is Natasha. Greg Peters' cousin, okay? From, I don't know, maybe from Russia. Moscow, one of the three. Two. Anyway, so I'm like, they nasty. So because Greg Peters at first was not there, Stephanie is talking to Natasha, who was nasty because she was insinuating that her and Greg used to have sex. Like, I know about you, my cousin. Does he still do that thing where it feels like he's tying your clitoris? And I said, how do you? Ew. Y'all kissing cousins? Oh, it's disgusting. So Greg gets there. He like, okay, what y'all doing here now? What's going on? Natasha, get the fuck out. So Natasha leaves or whatever, and then Stephanie's like, did you kill my daddy-in-law? Did you do that? Did you murder him? He's like, no. Look, I know you did it. He's like, look, you should know if I did something, I don't lie about it. I just say I did it, not stand on my truth or whatever. And let me make it clear, I did not kill your father-in-law. She said, well, if you didn't do it and your crazy-ass cousin did, he's like, look, you cannot take her on. Like, you can't do that. She's part of whatever mafia, whatever, leave her be. You know what I'm saying? Look, if she killed my father-in-law, you should not be worried about my safety. You should be worried about hers. And then she leaves. I'm looking like, Now, crazy cousin comes back. And we do see that she admits that she did try to take out Daphne. But she's like, I'm here. I'm cleaning up your mess. Okay, you did not get things done. We need this deal done. So I'm knocking down roadblocks that you couldn't handle your damn self. And I'm going to be here until they're done. And I'm like, but, so did she? But see, someone called out Singer's name. And it was a male voice. So we know it's a male who did it. Let's just say that. Anyway, so I'm like, girl, leave it be. And she's saying, after I go and finish off Daphne, I may go after Stephanie. If you touch her, I will grind you up like stew. I'm like, well, okay, at least Greg trying to protect Stephanie a little bit. So back at Bella's house, Bella's son been missing for 2 days now. But again, the police, the note said, do not call the police. Don't do that. Okay? So her friend then came over, some little girl or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's a girl from last season. Well, from early in the season, who was like, I wish I had your life. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole kid. The mayor helped you with this and that. But when she see, oh my God, your son is missing. What's going on? Oh my God, I can't believe it. So she's there with Bella. Why Bella's going crazy? Because again, she can't tell nobody else. Okay? Anyway, so she's been a comfort. Okay? A whole comfort. And when Bella like, I feel like I should call the police because again, it's been 2 days. She's like, no, didn't they say don't do that? Like you should just do whatever they say. I was like, So the friend then say, well, how come you didn't hear the people come in at the house? Like what was going on? Like how you didn't hear them break in? She's like, I was having sex with Rico Suave. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, what? The friend then say, didn't he say he left suddenly? Like, why would he, like, how do you know that he didn't take her? And she's like, they're rich. He don't need it. You know what I'm saying? He won't need $1 million, whatever. That's kind of crazy. And saying, I don't think he would do that. Like, it doesn't make any sense or whatnot. She's like, I still think that you should tell Evan about that. No, I'm not telling him that, and you should not tell me that. Shut up. Okay, we are not telling Evan I was having sex with Rico Suave. And then Evan comes in. Like, I have some news. And why is she here? Like, she's here comforting me, okay? What is it? Tell me what it is. He then said, the police said they found the little boy's body our son's age. And then Bella passes out. I'm looking like, Lord Jesus. So we then see Kent goes back to the restaurant to see Rondell. But when he walks in, Inez says, not today. This isn't time, Kent. He's like, what? I'm just here to see my girl. And she's like, all right. I'm like, so they have a secret. Something going on between up in there. Okay? So he, like, how you doing? You doing okay? Oh, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. I feel bad when I laugh. Like, if I crack a joke, I feel like I can't do that. He's like, look, your daddy will want you to still be able to put a smile on your face, so it's okay. So, excuse me, she then said, okay, that's fine. So what was that with you and I did? Like, what did she think that you was here to do or to talk to me about? Oh, just not right now, nothing. Look, either you tell me or I'm gonna go ask her and she will tell me. He then said, okay, I was kind of on TV, like I did a little interview or whatever, and they were saying how I should probably, maybe, possibly run for mayor against my brother. He's like, yeah, but it wasn't, and he trying to, well, it wasn't really that or whatever. I knew it. My brother was right. My daddy was right. You just want my brother's spot. I cannot believe you. You've been using. I'm like, Rondell has to. Rondell jumps to conclusions too quick, and you can tell because she do that. She's stagnant in life. I'm looking like you keep jumping to conclusion with this man. Girl, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, girl. It's only episode 12, and it's irking my nerves. Get out, you know what I'm saying? Get out. Girl, you're going to be single for life. It's only so many times you can kick that man out because you instantly get upset, and you have to have good communication skills. You can't be dating somebody if you can't communicate. I'm just saying it can't happen. So we then see little baby Joaquin, okay, who's in the room with little headphones on, watching television and everything, with some little dude. I think he's maybe Mexican or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so clearly whoever the kidnappers are, it gotta be more than one. And we then hear knock, 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 stop knocking, don't stop knocking. I'm sorry, okay. Anyway, knock, knock, knock on the door. And I'm looking like, that's a female's hand. And sure enough, I knew it. The same friend who was right there with Bella, consoling her, saying, do what the kidnapper say. It's a freaking kidnapper. Yep, she was the one knocking on the door of the man who has baby Joaquin. She's like, you killed him? Why would you do that? He's like, what? I didn't kill him. He's right here. Opens the door. So apparently she went to them because Evan said that the kid was there, and she was like, I can't believe, and he wasn't. And I'm like, so does Evan know she in it? Are they gonna like try to follow her? Like, what's going on? But I'm looking like, The minute she came over and said, do what they asked, I said, I think she behind it. Now, before I did think last time that it was Rico Suave. I did. But now I'm looking like, it's a jealous friend. Because Rico Suave did not know that the baby was Evans. And I'm like, they dumb to not be looking at people who are the people who know about them. Anyway, that's how I go off with us seeing who the real person is behind the kidnapping. Girl, it be your closest people, because that's Bella's friend. Girl. Anyway, that's what's the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Until next time, I am Jay Lee. This is JayLeesCorner.